It's been 3 days since you've had anything to do. No hunt, no threat, nothing. Just you, sitting in a cave, completely still and completely bored. And 100,000 years ago, that feeling could have gotten you killed. Here's why. Boredom is your brain's way of telling you something is wrong. It's an alarm that goes off when you're not gathering information, not solving problems, not doing anything useful for your own survival. For most of human history, ignoring that alarm for too long was actually dangerous. An idle, unfocused mind missed approaching predators, missed changing weather, missed opportunities that wouldn't come again. So evolution built humans to hate sitting, still doing nothing. In modern experiments, people would rather give themselves a mild electric shock than sit alone with their own thoughts for 15 minutes. That discomfort isn't a flaw, it's a very old survival signal, still firing exactly the way it always has. But here's the problem. Ancient humans couldn't always avoid it. Bad weather, injuries, long waits between hunts, there were entire stretches of time with nothing urgent to do at all. And what they did with that fourth stillness changed everything. At Blombos Cave in South Africa, archaeologists found a 100,000-year-old workshop where someone sat alone or with others, grinding ochre into pigment using shells as mixing bowls. This wasn't survival work. Nobody needs pigment to eat or stay warm. Someone did this because they had time, and apparently that time needed to go somewhere. At Hohlfels Cave in Germany, someone carved a tool from mammoth ivory specifically designed to twist plant fibers into rope. A slow, repetitive task requiring exactly the kind of patience only boredom can produce. Making rope isn't exciting. It's the perfect bad weather activity, and it happens to be one of the most important inventions in human history. Here's what nobody talks about. The deepest, most technically demanding cave paintings in human history, places like Chauvet Cave in France, are located hundreds of meters underground. Through narrow passages you'd have to crawl through. Nobody does that when the hunting is good and the weather is perfect. You do that when you've already sharpened every tool you own, and there's nothing left to do but go deeper into the dark and create something. Boredom didn't just produce objects, it produced conversation. Anthropologists studying modern hunter gatherer groups found that daytime talk revolves around practical things, but nighttime, fireside conversation shifts almost entirely to stories, songs, and shared knowledge. Idle time around a fire was when survival information actually got passed from person to person, generation to generation. So here's the full picture. For your ancestors, boredom wasn't empty time. It was the space where tools got invented, where rope got twisted, where paintings got made deep underground by firelight, and where entire cultures passed themselves down through stories told because there was simply nothing else to do. The next time you're bored, reaching for your phone just to make the feeling stop, remember that the exact same discomfort once built almost everything you consider human culture. Your ancestors didn't get bored. They got creative because they didn't have another option.